start recording it.
Yeah, well, we started recording right now, but
Oh, okay,
I'll
okay.
edit out. I'll edit out the parts where we're
Oh,
just.
all right. Well, in my opinion, um, I think that Trump might win again.
Just for your personal reason, or
Um, I don't know. I just keep seeing how. Well, yeah, the Mueller report happened. He lost a lot of trust in that,
yeah,
but uh, this few year, like this few past few months of what he's been doing, um, I don't really see people going for Biden. I don't know. It's just
yeah,
I don't I didn't read much about it. I mean, I'm an international student, so politics in here might not be my thing.
yeah. Well,
But yeah,
yeah, we're just here to talk about it. But I think you're right. Like a lot of people like Trump, but I feel like people are gonna go a lot more to Joe Biden because Donald Trump can't be trusted as much as they used to be because of he hid the information about COVID-19.
yeah, that's true.
So
The COVID uh theme is gonna be very big in this election.
oh yeah, very
Like
very
I think that's gonna be the deciding point of who wins.
yeah
Who treats that topic better.
yeah exactly like how they're gonna handle the situation, and obviously Donald Trump can't handle this type of situation
Hmm.
because he knew how horrible this was.
Yeah, that is true.
And he decided to hide it from us and not take action. And look what happened. We're behind a computer.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
Um, but I think that I don't know. Even if that's my opinion,
Uh,
even if he hadn't hidden that information, I think it would still be the same. It's probably a little bit less uh, worse than what it is now,
uh,
but I mean, it's a virus.
yeah. I think you're going back on what you're saying about COVID. I think you're right about it's going to be one of the main factors
Hmm.
of the election because it's a huge thing. Like we can't ignore it.
Yeah,
Like this is a huge. This is probably going to be in the history books. This
yeah, and it's probably there's no end. Probably like there's always from now on since COVID started. There's always going to be like COVID's always going to be present.
oh yeah.
So like 3 months from now, you're
Mm-hmm.
still going to be seeing masks.
Mm-hmm.
6 months from now, you're still going to be seeing masks. Everywhere you go, people are gonna like it's another lifestyle already. Like
Yeah, like
there's no going back.
yeah, it's gonna be the new normal.
Yeah,
It's
but
for after all this blows over, there's gonna be a new normal. Like it's not gonna be the same as we left it before.
yeah,
And going off of that, um, I feel like because of that, Donald Trump can't handle the situation, and I don't know. I have a hard time seeing him being elected this year because of his actions and what he's doing to the American people. Like he kept saying, right? Like he didn't wear masks. Like
yeah,
he did. And to every debate, every showing that he went, wherever he went, he was like, it's above him. But then once he did get it, it was like, oh, now we have to worry about it. Oh, we have to get everything. And then he gets all this treatment at the White House. And they told us too that he's been getting experimental treatment, and
mhm,
we're just here being like, okay, well, where's ours?
yeah, yeah. I understand your point. uh, yeah, that's a topic that was very interesting for me. How he would always they would always ask him about the mask. Why are you not wearing the mask? And he didn't wear it at the presidential. Well, neither of them wore the
Yeah,
mask at the presidential debate, but they were like more than 6 feet apart. So,
yeah. But then look what happened afterwards.
but yeah, within inside the White House, they all thought they were safe. Everyone was negative, and then this girl, what was it, his secretary, I think, or helper, assistant?
I believe so. It was
It was,
this.
I think, his assistant, was tested positive, and then he tested positive. Uh, his son tested positive. His wife tested positive.
It's nuts.
Yeah,
Fucking
and
crazy.
then, well, yeah, then Biden wearing a mask, and he didn't get. He got tested negative.
Oh yeah. You would think you'd be more careful as being the president of America in the White House. Now
Hmm.
the White House is well, not ground zero, but like it's definitely like bad.
Hmm. And also, I mean, with the Biden thing, the problem is that there's a lot of people like uh pro blue people. You know what pro blue is, right? Like they're with the cops and they
Yeah,
support the police and everything.
yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, Biden is one of his plans is to reduce the I forgot the word. Um, the fundings,
Ah,
reduce police fundings,
oh yeah. They've been cutting all kinds of fundings for everything.
and people are not liking that.
Yeah, no, it's ruining businesses. It's ruining small business, everything. Like he was worried about. That's the thing too. Another aspect that Donald Trump was worrying about the economy. He wasn't even
Yeah,
worrying about how this would affect us overall. He was just worried about the money
in general,
in general.
which at the end of the day, it is affecting us, but
Yeah, and
I
at the
don't.
end of the day, yeah, it does affect us all with the economy, but like it's not the most important thing.
Mhm.
How do I
How do
feel?
you think? Yeah, what do you think? Did he handle it good? The stimulus check?
See, at first I thought it was a really good idea to give the money to the people, but as soon as the stimulus checks like started going out there, it made everything worse.
You
Like,
think?
yeah, I think it made everything worse. Like people are relying on stimulus checks now, and they're not doing as much work as they did before. Like some people have been taking advantage of the stimulus checks. Some people
Hmm.
need it because they need to feed a
Yeah,
family.
but others are just taking advantage.
Yeah, but I think it's still a good idea. It's just like people are taking advantage of it
Hmm.
because
I think what would have been a good idea was to uh I mean, cause that's what they did. So I'm from Costa Rica, right? And
yeah,
they did the same thing in Costa Rica. The government created a web page, um, where you would put your information in,
uh-huh.
and they would tell you if you qualified for
Okay,
a stimulus check.
okay. So like applying for like a college application or like a
Yeah. So you would put in, and they would not just like you would not just like put the information in. They would send it to you. They would look into the information. It took a little bit longer,
but it was
but
more effective.
but it was more effective, and also the money lasted longer,
Oh yeah,
way
that
longer.
yeah. I think that would be a smart idea.
I
Like
think it would have been a good idea to for them to do that here. A system where you apply for the stimulus check, and depending on the information you put and what they have of you, because they also have information of you,
oh yeah,
they
definitely.
can they can definitely get information from your work, stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
That's how they see how much they're going to give you on the stimulus check.
oh yeah, most definitely. And then going off of money. Well, let's go back to to the election part. How do you feel like the next debate's going to feel? Because there's going to be a next debate coming up. I think it's next week.
Hmm.
In or is it in November? I can't remember. No, actually, no, it's not in November. It's going to be next week.
I think, yeah, it's next week.
November 3rd is when voting's going to happen. But yeah, by next week there's going to be another debate. It's going to be the vice president Joe Biden versus Trump. I feel like it's going to be the same result like last time.
Yeah,
Donald Trump is just going to be over talking.
probably even a little bit more heated,
Oh
since
yeah,
now
it's going to
that
be definitely more heated.
because I remember that Biden was touching the COVID topic a lot,
Oh yeah,
and now that Trump had tested positive, he's gonna be probably more on the topic
yeah,
than before. And yeah, what you said, Trump was just over talking over him and the presenter every single time.
yeah,
I think that's also going to be a problem.
yeah. Most definitely. Like both candidates, honestly, I don't know if I honestly think both of them aren't really good for
Hmm.
presidency. That's just my opinion. Um, I think the closest one that I'm gonna vote for personally is Joe Biden because he takes action. He said he knows what he was gonna do. Um, you know what we need to do, and he believes in a system where we can come together as the people
Hmm.
and make things better. While Donald Trump doesn't think that way,
Hmm.
and surely does show how it affects the people. That's just my opinion, though.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. I have a question.
Ah,
Is the because I remember I read that uh the debate was going to be via Zoom. That's not going to happen anymore, right? Because I
mm,
remember
yeah,
Trump saying that he was
yeah,
not going to show up if it was on Zoom call.
yeah. The I thought that was a good idea, considering that he had COVID.
Hmm.
Zoom, it's pretty reliable. Like it's not the best video like system, but like it's still reliable for
Hmm.
students and everyone else to work. I don't know why he could have just done the debate over, but I understand probably because it'll be like connection problem issues. Like you don't want that during the live debate.
Or even security in general.
Uh, that that would have been so much worse.
Because I remember that what was it like after probably after like
I didn't even think about that.
the first month of this whole quarantine thing, California was already having troubles with Zoom calls, remember? They
Mhm.
were already starting to ban Zoom,
Yep, I totally forgot about that. Like
and I think that maybe that's why Trump wasn't comfortable doing it on a Zoom
no,
call.
like I didn't even think about that. Like during a live debate and someone hacks into the Zoom.
Imagine.
Oh man. Like okay, I understand a little bit more now.
Yeah.
Cause like
That was my first thought when they mentioned the Zoom call thing
mhm,
and how Trump immediately said, "I'm not doing it over Zoom call. If it's not a live TV,
yeah,
person to person, I will not show up."
yeah. And I think it gives a more communication wise, I think it's better because it's it's in person, and I think
Mm.
people work a lot better when they're in person, and nothing distracts them or like loses connection or whatever. And I
Yeah,
think a little a little bit more personal to the people, so like they're actually there to try.
yeah.
But
Uh,
oh, what's up?
I'm watching. No, I'm looking at the presidential election polls right here.
Nah,
Mm. Yeah, you're actually right. Biden is leading.
yeah,
Uh,
because
plus seven, plus
Biden
eight
has more
nationally.
views. Yeah, Biden has more views towards the people than
Hmm.
the economy. Donald Trump focuses on the economy to
On the
try to help the
economy.
people, but
Yeah.
in reality, we need to help the people first.